Hi, my YouTube fam. I just got out of TJMAX. And the video that you're about to see right now, I tried to keep my composure. I tried to keep civilized. I purchased this purse from TJMAX. I had purchased this purse from TJMAX about 3 weeks ago. I really liked the purse. And so, I took the tags off, wearing it happy galore. The receipt, I don't know where it's at. Don't even know where it's at. So the purse started unraveling around the corners of it. So it was a Michael Kors purse. So I took it back last week, and they didn't have any Michael Kors purse. I took it back to the store I purchased it from. They didn't have any Michael Kors purses at all. So then they told me, I spoke to an associate there, and they told me, okay, she talked to the manager in the back. She called on her thing, whatever, and talked to the manager in the back. And then she told me, well, the manager said that since we don't have any Michael Kors in the store, to keep checking back, and when we do, then we'll find something similar to it and price match it. Try to price match it, and give it, get your money back for that, or if you want to switch it out, a store credit or whatever. I said, okay, no problem. So I checked, this was last week, I checked one time after that, they didn't have anything. Then I checked today. Lo and behold, they had some, but, okay, I'm back. I had to, I was sitting in the car outside of the store, but they had some, and it was a smaller version. A couple of them, a smaller version of it, but it wasn't exactly like it, but it was a lot like it. But this purse that I purchased, they had a lot of them when I purchased it, so they know that this is their purse. So, when I told them about the smaller purse, and it's similar to it, and the smaller purse was like $119. And after I went and told them, I see the purse, and I told one person about the discussion that I had the other day. Then they went and told another person. Then after they told the other person, then they told another person. And after they told that person, so they said I need to speak to the manager. Okay, so then they all huddled up a long time. Then here comes the manager, and she says, ma'am, how can I help you? I said, how can you help me? I said, I've talked to several people about this same thing, and I saw you all over there talking. So you mean tell me I got to tell my story again? I said, I hope y'all not trying to stereotype me. Mind you, look at my hair. Look at my color. And I hate to say it like that, but why did I have to go through 4 people? Why did I have to go through 4 people with the same story? Then they huddled up. And they huddled up for about 5 minutes before they came to talk to me. And I'm like, oh my goodness. So at that point, then when she came to me, she said, well, I was, she said, how can, and after I said, well, I have to tell it to you again. I said, well, here goes. I was told, the manager, the lady manager said, well, you'll see her in the video. She's the one that's blocking her face and told me that I could not record in TJMAX. Fine with that. So the lady manager says, after I told her, oh Lord, I got food on my arm thing. After I told her, the lady manager, she said, well, I was here that day, and the manager said that it has to be the exact purse. And I said, well, that's not what the associate told me, who called the manager, who had the manager in her ear telling her what to tell me. She said, well, I was back there with the manager, and the manager said different. I said, so the manager told her to tell me that, but back there in the back, she said different. I said, no. I said, no, I'm not going to accept that. I accept that you're stereotyping me right now, right here. We're not stereotyping you. What is it? Because I know I've had purchased other items at TJMAX before a while back and misplaced the receipt and had to bring it back. And they price matched, the closest price matched to it. And all I did was really get store credit. And I purchased, something similar to it. I repurchased the same thing because that one was messed up. So, not the same thing because it wasn't there, but repurchased something, close to it. I say, so, this is not your policy. So then she said, well, ma'am, yes it is. I said, I believe y'all are stereotyping me. I said, look at me. I said, y'all are stereotyping me. So she walked away. I kept calm. They went and huddled up again and had me waiting there for a minute. Until I moved down and they saw me videotaping them while I was waiting. Then she came and she brought me the paper. You cannot videotape in here. Okay, yes, ma'am, but do you have the paper for me? Then that's when she gave me the paper. So, yes, when I came and got in the car, I called the TJMAX in Lakeland. And I asked I spoke to associate there, and I told her this whole situation. And she said, they could have price matched, got the item that's close to it and price matched it. Yeah, they could have. I know this. She said, but let me check with my manager first. So she went and checked with her manager. She got back on the phone. She said, my manager said that's more like a high-end store, but bring it over here and we'll take a look at it for you. She said, but normally they can just, go with the closest item. They're not giving me the money back. They're getting store credit. And what I was going to do was I had already picked out another purse. And since that purse was $119, 139, how much? 130 some 39 that I picked out. And if they would have gave me the credit of the small purse, Michael Kors, ma'am, this is all we can find, and it's the closest one to it, so we'll give you the credit of 119. Even though I know I paid like 130 something for it, I would have took it because it was my stake in losing the receipt. I would have said, okay, so I'll just pay the difference for the purse that I just told them to hold right there. They didn't give me any options. They just said no. They just said no. Much as I spent in TJMAX, they just said no. And when I looked, and all of you'll see who all it was that was huddled up. Even one of them, when I was video recording and the video cut off, she was up there like posing, like take my picture, pose. I was like, really? Oh, goodness. But yes, and I'm very upset about this. So I am going to take it over to the Lakeland store. This store is located in Cypress Garden in Winter Haven, Florida, the TJMAX on Cypress Garden. I will leave the address below. I did not get the manager's name on this video, but I got kind of like her face. But they'll know who it is. And I hope that TJMAX see this, because that's not called for. And I know that they could have did better. And I know I was stereotyped. Sometimes you can be stereotyped and they don't have to say a word. But it's their body language, the way they're behaving. Wow. It's just something. And I just wanted y'all to see a part of this video. And what I've learned, my lesson learned out this video is always keep my receipts to the side, and as well as have them email my receipt, because I do have it where they will email my receipt. But at this one particular time, with the email receipt, something happened where the associate hit the key, some key or something, and I said no, I wanted it emailed as well as a printed out one, but it was too late. They were saying something was going wrong with the computer or something, I don't remember. And I'm like, oh, okay, it's all right. I like it. I ain't bringing it back. big mistake. Big mistake. So always get your receipt, your printed receipt, and your email receipt. If they say something wrong with it, you know, sit there and wait until they email you something so you can always keep it. TJMAX, I love to go to TJMAX. I really do. And I spent some money in TJMAX. And I used to love the atmosphere. But since I was stereotyped. And some people may get on here and say, no, you wasn't. You should have kept your receipt. Tell me one person that have not lost a receipt before. It was different ways that could have been handled. I don't want no money. I ain't trying to get nobody fired. But I just want y'all to know how TJMAX at Cypress Garden will stereotype you. Will stereotype you. Okay. Until next time. Oh, goodness. I hope it's not the next time for this type of video. All right. So I'm going to link the video now. You could have fast forwarded if you want to. And yeah. Oh, I'm sorry about the mask. I got somebody in the car on this side, on the other side. I'm not going to show their face, but that's why I still got on my mask. But all right. Until next time. Bye. And this is the person that told me this. I'm waiting for the information. It's taking them so long. They're having a powwow. They're having a powwow.
You're not allowed to record.
Okay. Can I get it on my? Can I get the number? You see this stereotyping, y'all? Thank you.
You're welcome.
Have a good one. Have a good one. Okay. This the group, y'all. She throwing up signs and she's saying it's okay. That's the powwow because I wanted to exchange a purse that I purchased from here. Yeah. They don't want to show their face, but it's good.